Hello everybody, Shiji here. I'm going to be showing a video on which cape is better, Optifine or 5-Zig. Now, they aren't too different, but at the same time, they are very different. Let me just join a world. This is the world for, the video. And right now, I technically have both capes enabled. Reason being that you don't see the Optifine one is, first of all, you can only have one cape at a time. Second of all, 5-Zig takes over Optifine, meaning, let's say another player had a 5-Zig and Optifine, like both of the mods. They would see my 5-Zig cape. Unless I think there might be a setting where you could disable Zig capes. I'm not sure if that's a setting. But if you want someone to see your Optifine cape when they're using both mods, you could disable the 5-Zig cape. I'll show you that later. But for example, if someone's just using Optifine, they'll see your Optifine cape. Someone's just using 5-Zig, they'll see your 5-Zig cape. Someone's using both, they'll see your 5-Zig cape. But you can actually disable your 5-Zig cape. Now to do this, just I'll go slower. Go to options, 5-Zig mod. It should be here. Just click on it, go to cape settings, it'll be right here. And then there you go, you can customize your cape. Now you can disable it. That's my Optifine cape. You can't instantly enable it again. You have to leave the 5-Zig options and then go back. If I just do that, it won't work. Oh, it does after a while. But the easiest thing to do is just leave. Oh, so there is a limit. Never mind. So I think it's just time, that means. If I could just enable that. Yeah, so it's just timed. And there you go. I automatically have the 5-Zig cape on again. I heard there's like skin customization. Yeah, that isn't the case here. But some people are saying the 5-Zig cape is against the end user license agreement because it's making money from anything they've made. And technically, a lot of the capes they have are made for Minecraft. They're all Minecraft. They're Scrolled and Cobalt. Those are Minecraft games. These are Mojang capes. That's the Bacon cape. Prismarine cape. You get the idea. Most of them are capes made from Minecraft. So it is kind of making money from something they made. But you could say any cape does that. There's, I think, this doesn't really have to do with capes, but I've heard Labby mod. Everyone that used it got banned from Hypixel, and because of Watchdog, and they had to, I guess, allow everyone back on because it was something wrong. And it still bans Labby mod, so don't use it. I think there is I think now Labby mod, you might be able to install the latest you might be able to install the latest one out, and it might work. I am kinda sick, so if I sound like I have a stuffy nose, that's why. But anyway, also, you're wondering why I have numbers on my hotbar. That's not a resource pack, that is 5-Zig. But let me get back to the subject. Sorry. Now these are the cape. That's where you can edit it, the pages, and you can see the cape design. This is who's using the cape. This is for Optifine, by the way. You can deactivate it, and I'm not sure how long it takes to reactivate it, so I'm not going to do that in this video. But you can also move your cape to another account, and it's once per 24 hours. I think before it was once every month. I'm not sure though. That might be change your Minecraft name, username. But this is the 5 zig. Oh no, I had to log in. So for this, all you have to do is put your username, log in, and it expires after 5 minutes, so no one can like steal it. I guess you could say. I mean, if you're doing a live stream, someone probably could edit it or something, but I'm not, and it'll probably be 5 more minutes. But anyway, just go to the server, and it'll tell you like the password. You could say 431274. And that was wrong, apparently. Okay, so this is my profile. The Optifine one, you actually had to put like the donator account, which is the account you donated money with. Or no, I think that's to like retrieve your cape if someone stole it. But I think you just put your Minecraft account in. So this is the 5 zig cape. These are all the capes I just showed you, including that. The animated cape is actually really cool. That's what I use. You can transfer your cape just like the other, just like Optifine. But you could actually make a custom cape. That'd probably be easier with Photoshop, but I don't have Photoshop, so I'm just going to use Preview. Just open all. There you go. So there are different templates. They're 64 times 32, 128 times 64, and 1024 times 512. The animated one is 64 times 32. But that just means the pixels, I'm pretty sure. So there are Elytra. If you use 1.8, it's fine. Just gonna lower the volume because it's a little loud. But this is the smallest one. Each, I guess you could say pixel is a pixel, or each cube, I'm just gonna call it. For this one, each cube is 2. I think this one's 16. Yeah, each pixel is, or each cube is 16 pixels. So I guess you could say this one's much more customizable than this one. Because for example, if you wanted to have a Minecraft grass block or cube, you could just look up Minecraft cube. There you go. Just find an image. I have one already. So I would just take that image. I would put it there, I think. No, okay. Oh no, you copy the image. You copy what you have. I guess you could say traced. But you just copy with Command C. And then this is actually much bigger picture than I thought it was gonna be. But just make it a little smaller. Actually, it's around the right size. But there you go. You can't actually like change this. It just changes the whole cube. But it's pretty close. It's not as good, but if you save it, it saves with this. And you can't edit it. You could delete, but I'm not gonna do that. But yeah. So you can kind of make a cape like this. If I put it here, it's too big. This is more so for smaller tiles, I guess. Like if you just took 1 pixel of each of these, you'd get, oh, or you could like do this 16 by 16 to put it on here. You could make, I guess, something cool. But yeah, it's much more customizable. I actually had a cape with something on it, but I thought the animated one looked cooler. You can actually make your own animated cape. You just get the example. I'm pretty sure you have to download it somehow. Download, save. I'm using Google Chrome because it works better with Google. But where is it? It's not download yet. Okay, here it is. So you could make your very own cape, which is kind of hard. I think, in my opinion, it would be hard to make my own cape because there's a lot of different things you can customize. I think there's like 32. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Okay, I think it's 32. I think I counted wrong. Yeah, 32 frames. Yep, I should have just looked here. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's 32 frames. You have to edit 32 of these. You could probably just edit like 2 and then copy each one like they did with the Elytra. But yeah, I think it's a better cape because you can customize it more, like I've been saying this whole time. This one, you could just, there's Optifine. It's kind of more dull. These are more like bright. I'm gonna click this, submit, and there you go. You could do it on the website or in game. But this, you actually have to like save it, and then there could be an error. I just think 5.6 easier. I mean, you might like making a custom cape like this. If you like more simple things, this would probably be the cape for you. But if you don't, you might want to get 5.6. Then again, some of you might not like 5.6 or the idea of it. I mean, you can make pretty cool capes with this. You can't. There is an option to make your own 5 cape. I guess you could call it. But you might actually be able to download this and then use it for 5.6. That'd be kind of weird. Using Optifine cape for 5.6. Probably possible. I think it's library, downloads. Yeah. Is it? No. I don't know. Did it even download? Oh no, it's that. Okay. Oh, invalid. Okay. I don't know what it means by that really, but maybe it's too small. I'm not sure. Oh no, it doesn't have the Elytra. But you could copy this. Probably. You could copy this. Not on this one, but on this one. You could copy this. I guess you could make it smaller. Okay, maybe this one's the best one. Yeah. Oh, that's exactly the same one. So you could just do that. That's exactly the same. It's I believe that is the second one. So the Optifine capes are 128 times 64. So if you want to make your 5 zig and Optifine the same, just do that. It's quite simple. You could probably even add Elytra. If you have both and you just want the Elytra for one of them, you could probably copy this. I think that's around it. Yeah, you could probably like do some weird design. I'm not gonna copy it, but I'm pretty close, and it's actually a cool idea. On the other hand, I could just save this, make copying easier. I just gotta make that X that out because that's kind of being annoying. And I just open up this again, and I can copy it much easier now. So it's actually really easy. You could customize it as much as you want. That's a bad copy still. But yeah, I'm just gonna try to copy this. Is that good? Yeah, that's pretty good, I think. That is mirrored. The Elytra, they're mirrored, so just to keep that in mind. Then you can just copy the pixels. You can just keep pasting them and make your cape. Or Elytra, I meant to say. Sorry. You can even copy. That's a little later on that, so I'm just gonna paste this and put it here. Just make it smaller. And there you go. You can just copy this. And I just. It's actually fairly simple. It might take a little bit of time, but I think it's worth it to make your custom cape. I don't know if you would consider it like stealing to do this, because it's Optifine cape. But I don't know. Okay. For some reason it was like glitching wood. Oh, it just keeps going down. Okay, that's why then. So you might have to copy it a couple times to get it back. But yeah, I'm just gonna copy the put this last one. But you could finish this whole thing. It would look pretty nice. I would have to admit. Be interesting with the Elytra. I would put Elytra right now, but I'm in 1.8.9. That's Mojang Gaming, but I'm just gonna go to it, I guess. Oh, and I call 1.8.9 new mode because you can attack faster, I think. Not sure. I think there's no attack cooldown. It's not that you can attack faster. Well, it kind of is, but let me just X out all these and this too. Optifine, I'm pretty sure, is older than 5-Zig. That may be partly why they don't have a Elytra. Because people that use like 1.6 or something might have a problem with it. Forgot it's called Java Edition now, but let me just join a world. I'm just join this. I'm gonna go off. If you can lower your volume. Okay. So I'm back in the world. I'm in 1. I don't use a mouse. I'm in 1.12.2. I'm gonna get the Elytra on. There you go. It's animated too, cause it's the fire. So there you go. It's cool. I'm just gonna get fireworks. Wait, what? There aren't fireworks in the creative inventory? It's kind of weird. Is there seriously not fireworks? There isn't. Well, I'm just gonna give me myself some. There. It's kind of weird it's not in the creative inventory though. I don't have the option I had on before. Advanced tooltips. I like having that on so I can see the ID if I ever need to get something with commands. What's that over there? It's just a hill with weird lighting. But yeah. Oh wait, you could. Whoa. You could use a lighter underwater. I'm just gonna get glow. I'm gonna get prismarine. Never mind. Wow, what's it called? Light. What type of light is it? Is it a lamp? No. It's the underwater. Wait, I think I just passed it. Yeah, sea lantern. Well, it's a sea lantern. But okay, this is not good. Let me just get a torch. I know it's underwater, but we'll go out. That's Minecraft. We're going to game mode 0. Oh, okay. And I heard at one point, like 13 or 1.14, they're removing the dash game mode 0. Oh yeah, you can use a lighter underwater. Wait, can you? Yeah, you can. It kind of is weird underwater. Are you? Wait. Oh, it's like I'm actually swimming. That's actually pretty cool. Let me just. But it's much slower underwater. So yeah. I guess that's it for the video. I personally think 5.6 better. List put your opinion on the comments in the comments below. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.